there, welcome back to my home. I cannot wait to show you some of the progress I've made in here. As you can tell, the cabinets are painted and some of the other decisions that I've made. So come on in.
You were my best friend, didn't care about the rules, good on the weekends. I'll be in full.
So as you can see, the cabinets are painted and they look fantastic. I'm so happy with the way that they look. I'm so glad that I changed the paint color because it's nice. I really like it. So when I went to Habitat for Humanity to pick up my knobs, I went to the wall that they had them in and I said, this is the number I want and this is how many I need. And they brought me a box and they said, here, you want to pick out which ones you want, just in case there were like blemishes or whatever on them. And I remember it should have tipped me off this time because the first time she said there were exactly as many as I needed in the cabinet. This time there were way more than I needed. And I picked them out and these are the ones I got. Well, as you can see, there is a slight difference. They are bigger, which is fine. These were $249, I think, each. And I brought them home, but I'm one short because I had subtracted this one out of it. So, but that's okay because I think they look incredible. And they had plenty of extra, so I'm gonna go back there and get another one. But when I was doing that, when I was putting my knobs on the cabinets, I realized that I like not having the cabinets above my fridge on there. I like, because before I have open shelves and I have my cookbooks that I had stored up there. So when I was painting, I looked around up there, thought, that looks kind of nice. I like having that open shelf. I can see my cookbooks now and I can make it straightened out and make it look nice and put a little decorative piece of art or I don't know, some kind of plant like I did. And it looks good. So I'll keep it that way from now. I'll get another knob for one of the cabinet doors just in case I change my mind later. So then I'll have it. But I've ordered the pools and they should be here this week. They've been shipped. So by the time that I'm ready to put out the walk the tour of my kitchen, they will be on there hopefully. So yeah, I love it and it looks really good. So I love how it's turned out. I have a couple of DIY things that I wanted to show you. One of them is right here. And I'll show you more. Hamilton. I'll show you that in just a second, but I wanted to show you a little shopping haul I did. I went to Target to get some dog treats or something, and when I was there, okay, first of all, let me tell you, I was watching a video the other day of someone walking around the Silos store in Waco, and as you probably already know, I live in North Houston, and I travel a lot for work around Texas area. And sometimes I will go through Waco or just on my way to Dallas or stopping in Waco actually for customer visits. And I'll stop in there if, you know, during a break or whatever and look around. So I was looking to see what they had to see if, you know, if it'd be something that I wanted, but you know, they're still only 2.5 hours away. So it could be a little weekend trip that I make. And I saw that they had Crocs in there in part of their spring collection. And, they had like pictures, which I already have, but they're cute. I mean, they're like almost that color. It has a lighter blue stripe around it. And they have bowls, which I was like, oh, well, if I go, I'll get a bowl, but I already have a bowl, so I don't even need one. But they were really nice. But the more I looked around at the things that I already had in here, let me show you. I realized that this color of paint really makes the blue pop in here. And I like it. It looks good. So anyway, you'll see when I start doing more decorating how the blue really looks good. And blue is my favorite color. I don't know if you've been able to tell from all of the other decor in my house, but I like that this is a nice neutral, that the blue just kind of pops out and it's not too busy with it, which is what darker wood on these cabinets looked before. And as you can tell, it really brings out the grout in my tile backsplash. So I'm happy with it. But when I was at Target, you know, they have the Magnolia line there, the Hearth and Hand. I was looking to see if maybe they had some of these crock things there in their spring collection that they were putting out. And they didn't, but they did have some kitchen items. And one of the first things that I picked up was these potholders. And I needed some because some of the ones that I have are like Christmas or Thanksgiving, and I wanted to have these out and have them displayed. And you'll see originally, my plan for that was to make it hold pot holders, but I didn't want it to be so busy hanging from the side of the cabinet. So you'll see in a minute what I ended up doing with that. Second, so those were $9.99, $8.99. But they're cute. They're just a light ivory with the blue stripes. Next, they have kitchen towels. And it's simple, it's not too busy, because like you know, all my accessories have a lot of color in them. So it doesn't need to conflict or to work against anything else I have in here. So these will be nice, just hanging like right there on my stove. And then they had napkins. It's like a light gray or a light blue with a blue stripe. And my plan for that is to put one of them in here. And that's what I normally do, but I'm going to paint this. I'm gonna try and do a gel stain like in a gray color to get this a different color, because it's very orange. I thrifted that. I like the size. I have a smaller one that I did have up there, but I like that one on my kitchen table because it's not so, see how this one is like an oval? It takes up too much space on the table. Besides, this one holds a lot more items in it. I have like this jar that has baking grease in it. And then I have olive oil. I have my salt pig, and then I have a pepper, and in the crock, and it just takes it more. It has more space for what I need it to do. So that's gonna be today. I'm gonna try and stain that, and we'll see how that turns out. I'll put one of these napkins in it, and I think that'll look cute. And that was what I got. I'm gonna move on after the kitchen is finished. I'm going to work on my dining area and then the living area. And then I'll give you a full tour of the living spaces. So it's turning out so nice and I love it so much. But you know, Valentine's Day is coming and I was like, do I really want to do anything? And we'll see. I have Valentine's stuff. I don't think that I don't want to buy anything new, so we'll see. But I'm going to show you the lights now. They turned out so nice. They put off so much light in here and I love it. And I'm going to show you. No, I'm not going to tell you yet what I'm planning on doing in the dining room, but it's turning out so nice. I love it. It looks so good. So let me show you what I've got done so far. I'm going to show you some DIY things that I worked on, and I'll talk to you in a second. So, okay, my mother tossed this in my decorations box whenever I picked up all my fall things, and I think that she was getting rid of it because it's broken. So, but it's such a cute little window pane that I'm going to reuse it, and I think I've been wanting to have something to hang my pot holders on in the kitchen. But if that doesn't work, I can always, you know, just use it as the window pane. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to first remove these. And I may need to fill in the holes. But we'll see. I haven't taken this off yet. you don't really see it, but I'm going to fill in the holes anyway. And I'm going to hang it this way against the cabinet so that this is the part that you see mostly. So I will get some spackling, and then I have some of those little paint, those stain pens. So hopefully that will cover up whatever's left. But I'm also going to move these over so that they can hang that way. I didn't hang pot holders from it. I just cleaned it up, and you couldn't even see the holes. Not even the hooks were going to waste. So for the basket, I had Dixie Belle gel stain, and this one is Up in Smoke, and I thought that I would just stain it gray and see how it looked, but I ended up adding the Tobacco Road to it afterwards, but you'll see that. But it did a great job. It covered up all that orange, and it was exactly what I wanted. So this is where I decided I was going to add a little bit of the brown stain to it. This is Tobacco Road by Dixie Belle. And there you have it. It's not an orange anymore, and I love it. So I'm adding my napkin to it. I saw this in a Pinterest page once, and ever since then I've been doing this, and I love it. It's better than having everything all over the countertops, which I still have stuff all over the countertops, but I like having it in a little vignette on the countertop. So I will add a napkin that coordinates with the season, whether it's Christmas, Easter, Valentine's, Halloween. But right now I like this pretty blue striped napkin. It's cute. This is a canister that I use to keep baking grease in. We've been trying to do low carb around here, so I just keep it in there in case I need to use it for cooking. I add my crock of utensils in it. This pretty little silver tray that I found thrifting, a milk glass candy dish with a little plant in it, my pepper mill, and the salt pig. I hope you like what I've done so far. I cannot wait to show you the rest of the kitchen, but that will wait for a couple more days. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I cannot wait to see you in the next video. Bye-bye.